With the look of things, Christmas was not so merry for some people. As on Christmas Day, while most people were still in celebration mode, the United States military carried out airstrikes in Nigeria. The airstrike targeted the ISIS militants operating in Sokoto State, following weeks of heightened attention from the US government. Now, before then, Nigeria had already been declared as a country of particular concern. Security meetings had been held, and the US lawmakers had visited on fact-finding missions. And then, the strike happened. US President Donald Trump announced the operation himself, saying the US had launched a powerful strike against the ISIS fighters, accusing them of carrying out violent attacks in the northwest of Nigeria. Now, the operations involved precision missile strikes launched from a US Navy destroyer off the Gulf of Guinea. US African Command confirmed that several militants were killed, although the exact number has not been made public. But the effects didn't stop in Sokoto. More than 500 kilometers away in Kwara State, some residents sustained injuries linked to the impact of the airstrikes, and at least one hotel temporarily shut down operations. And suddenly, this was no longer just a faraway security issue. Nigeria's government had to respond quickly, and they did. Officials described the strike as a joint operation, stressing that it was aimed at terrorists and not driven by religion. They also confirmed that intelligence sharing between both countries had been ongoing for some time and suggested that further actions could follow. Still, one reality stood out. This was the first time since 1960 that a foreign power carried out a military strike on Nigerian soil. For some people, it felt like an overdue action against terrorism. For others, it raised uncomfortable questions about sovereignty and the country's long-running security failures. Because for more than a decade, Nigeria has battled multiple armed groups with tens of thousands of lives lost and millions displaced. Entire communities have been attacked and places of worship haven't been spared. So, this strike just wasn't about one operation on one day. It reminded us of how deep the insecurity problem runs and how far things have been allowed to go. Whether this marks a turning point or simply another chapter remains unseen. But one thing is certain: Christmas Day 2025 will be remembered for more than celebrations.